Welcome everyone to BNDDO's Item Label. I'm Ben. I am going to walk you through the changes here in version 1 of our item label that just came out of pre-alpha. Again, if you're a pre-alpha customer, thank you so much for your support. You receive version 1 and subsequent updates free of charge. Just going through the config files real fast. We've got our debug, which is we want false if you're on live. Item label, this is whatever you want in your database that is for your item label itself in your inventory. That causes you to be able to open the menu. One label per item. This is essentially if you want one item label to be able to only label one particular item, or if you want it to label an entire stack. So I want to label each item, or I want one label to label multiple items of the same stack. Label mode gives you either labels only, descriptions, or both labels and descriptions. Allow ammo. If you have this set to true, you can actually rename ammo. Depending on your server, this might be helpful. If not, leave it to false. Blacklisted items. Of course, I'm going to blacklist the provision item label. I could actually put this in the code, hard code, but I don't know what, whatever it's going to be. I should probably just define this as item label, actually, now that I'm finding it. Anyway, so provision pickaxe, anything that has a metadata in it or that has a script that is writing metadata to it should be blacklisted. For instance, in this case, the script that I was testing on, it uses both the label as well as another field in the metadata. So every time that pickaxe changes durability, it updates the metadata. So therefore, it just overrides everything anyway. So I would just say if it's writing metadata to the item, just go ahead and blacklist it so you don't have any collision issues. Mining contract. This one here, I just was like as a piece of paper, a document of some sort that you don't want to have renamed for various reasons. You've got job is false. This can be opened up using this table down here. Allows you to define certain jobs that can or cannot use the item label itself. Blacklisted words. Some of them are already in here. We'll probably blur out some of those words, but this is meant for if you want to restrict the use of bad word filter, essentially. You can add words. We are lowercasing everything, matching, stringing it. You can't put numbers and special characters in the inputs fields anyway. So it reduces and mitigates the leet speak. But people are going to be people, and if they want to do bad things, they will do bad things. So you can add words as you go. Of course, there's also webhook URL that shows you what they're calling it and what they're making their labels, so your moderating team can monitor that, and it gives you the player ID, Nassim ID, all that kind of good stuff, so you can take actions based upon that. So real quick demo. We've got ourselves our item label. Again, this image can be whatever you want. We've got our pickaxe, our ammo, and our mining certificate. And we got some cake. We're going to rename this cake. I'm showing mode 3 right now because it's basically the same thing. It's just both instead of one. So we're going to select the item. As you can tell, only one item is going to be available because the other ones are being removed. If I wanted to add a new, right, has prohibited words, right? So we're going to say double cake. Description is double cakiness. And we're going to add 5 of them. And bam. So we lost 5 of those of item labels. We've got our coffee cake still original. And we've got our double cakiness. Now, since it is the one item, it's still limited to 10. So if I try to add more coffee cake to it, it's gonna say I can't have any more, right? So it is still the same. You can't have multiple stacks of it because it is the same item. But the cool thing about this is, say for instance, I messed up, right? And I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and use this again. And I think I did double cake, and I think I said double. Oh man, this is stressful. Can I do it? Submit. Since I named them the same, they all become one stack. So I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have just named the whole stack. But say, for instance, if you are making a couple here, making a couple there, the cool thing about this is that you can store it in inventory. So you can have all of the different individual items as label items in inventory, in a secondary inventory. So you can have a stack of double cake, triple cake, whatever the case is, and those are all different, but you can only carry 10 or whatever your weight limit is of that particular item. So I hope that is a good demonstration of the item labels. And if you have any questions, hit that Discord. Let us know what you think. All right, take care. Bye.